You know, I have nothing but the best, the highest, and the most noted respect for Joe Rogan. I've said this, I think, in modern times, in spoken word, whatever that means, commentary. Three names were superior. It was just true, whether you like him or not. Howard Stern, Rush Limbaugh, and now Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has transformed political entertainment and variety spoken word into a level and a popularity that is non-pareil. But they're setting him up for a fall. And I don't know if he knows it. I don't know if he realizes it, but he is a modern day Icarus. He is flying too near the sun, and you know how that story ended. So I have the following observations and words of advice for Mr. Rogan. He may elect to listen or not. It is completely up to him. But in the meantime, let me ask you to like this video, to subscribe to the channel, and also to hit that little bell so you're notified of new streams and the like live streams. And I also want to say a very special word to our great sponsor at mypillow.com. Mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. If you put in the promo code Lionel or type in my promo, let me try this again, mypillow.com/Lionel. Look at what you get. And I have the link available right here. Look at this. They have they're introducing the My Pillow 2.0, the My Mattress Topper 2.0, the biggest bed sheet sale ever. They've got My Coffee. You can save up to 50%. Overstock sales, My Pillow sandals. It goes on and on. But believe it or not, I don't know why you wouldn't believe this, but their slippers, the all-season slippers, $25 with the promo code. These are normally $150. These are unbelievable in terms of how popular and how they have been a hit. So go to mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. A great company, a great group, a great product, and a great way to say thank you to them, thank you to yourself as you luxuriate, and also to support our efforts. mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. Now, pardon me. I'm seeing what they're doing right now to Joe. And it wasn't that long ago. It was what, January of 2022, roughly, when he decided to dare to think that he can speak out regarding his thoughts on vaccinations and virus transmissibility. He had no clue. And then, of course, the big threat came from when that musical titan, Neil Young, came about and threatened to leave, threatened to hit the bricks if Joe decided not to change his evil ways. And Joe was very contrite. He expiated his momentary loss of focus, swore never to do it again, not to mention the threat of Neil Young. Oh my God, cowgirl in the sand. What? Joni Mitchell. Oh my God, Nils Lofgren. Who? Nils Lofgren. Who's that? Remember that one now? This was a Spotify. Nils Lofgren. I'll never forget that. See, I always look things up. He thought he's gonna do something. By God, yeah. Nils Lofgren pulls the music from Spotify. Nils Lofgren. Wasn't that Phyllis's husband in Married to Audemars? No, it's Lars. In any event, okay. So Joe came back from that, did well. Everything's behind him. What are you gonna do? Okay. But now Joe's hanging around Bobby Kennedy Jr. And I'm thinking, oh no, don't. Bobby Kennedy Jr. No, Joe, no, Joe, he's different. He's immune. Talk about immunity. He's immune. He's Bobby Kennedy. He's doing this for a long time. They gave him a pass a long time ago, or they thought, until he declared for Democratic candidacy. And Joe, let me tell you something right now. If Bobby Kennedy Jr. or BKJ, sounds like a serial killer, wasn't that BT? Anyway, if he decides to really go crazy and go third party, It's a Republican president because the votes are going to come straight from Gavin Newsom, who will be the nominee. Now understand how this thing works. Joe, I've seen this before. And I started in the world of talk radio and, oh my God, in the 80s. The time of Rush Limbaugh, and I saw people come and go. And there's this thing that happens to folks, especially not really in the talk format, but especially in this, you become Delphic, oracular. You think that my words matter. I can say things that some people can't because of the fact that I'm Joe Rogan. I'm the biggest thing. I'm a hit. I'm a wit. I drop F-bombs. I'm cool. I do MMA and this. I've got my dads. I'm a comedian. I've got more money than... No. You don't understand. I can do it. Let me tell you the following scenario. Let's just say, not that it's going to happen, but let's just say, at the headquarters of the shadow government, and there must be a headquarters somewhere. Those are the people who run the world, who run everything, not the Democrats, Republicans, but somebody says, have you guys noticed Joe Rogan is acting up again? Yeah, why? Well, he's hanging around Bobby Kennedy. Yeah. Bobby Kennedy's scaring us too. We gave Bobby a pass, with the Children's Defense Fund thing. He talked about autism. Okay. Vaccine, all right. Water, glyphosate, all right. It's Bobby Kennedy Jr. Come on, we got to consider the source. And though he's always been kind of a pain in the neck, he's always been... And he was very, very popular, but, and even when he went after Fauci, you say, nobody. I mean, Fauci was just indestructible. I mean, the guy just, he's gone. He's in and he's gone. It's like, wow. But this is different because Bobby's really turning up the heat. And he's going into that particular lane of traffic that we don't want him to go into. We think he's getting a little aggressive. And I don't know what to do with him, but we do know what to do with Joe Rogan. It might be a good idea for us to teach Joe a lesson. To tell him, well, Joe, you didn't learn your lesson before, did you? You thought we were kind of kidding around? Is that what you thought? You thought maybe we weren't serious about this? You don't know who we are, do you? Joe, we represent a group of people that it's hard to define, but when we make up our mind about something, we don't care who you are, we don't care the economic repercussions. Ask Anheuser-Busch how we're doing. They went and basically destroyed an entire product line. They lost billions because we told them that's what you're going to do. Look at Target. Look at the Dodgers. Shall I go on? You want to mess with us? You don't understand. And you keep having this guy on. And you're straying a little too much. You can't get past this idea, Joe, where you can have somebody on who basically advocates stuff that we don't care for. And then you get a pass by, well, I didn't say that. He's merely a guest. Oh, no. We thought you learned your lesson. Why don't you just go back to your ice baths and doing your stuff and have on Joey Diaz and drop your F-bombs and you get your tattoos in your comedy club and just do your stuff. Talk to these gatekeeper physicists. Don't you love these? Because Joe, by the way, has done some wonderful stuff regarding UFOs and the like, and he's terrific. He doesn't realize who these people are, who people like, oh my God, how this Neil deGrasse Tyson, oh God, and Brian Cox, yes, you see, yes, the galaxies, oh God, please, stick with that. But you're not learning. You're having on Bobby Kennedy, and Bobby Kennedy now poses an existential threat to us. Joe, what are we going to do with you? We thought we made this clear to you, and believe me, it might behoove us at some point to say, so that people will say, remember what happened to Joe Rogan? Got to watch your P's and Q's. Remember what happened to Joe Rogan? You don't want to be Roganed. I mean, if they pull it on Joe Rogan, they'll do it to anybody. In fact, you might be a better lesson as a scalp on the wall, as a trophy, than anything else. Because the message is, if they'll go after Joe Rogan, they'll go after anybody. And Spotify will do whatever we say. Whatever we say. Believe me. Believe me. Ask Anheuser-Busch. Ask Target. Shall I go on? It's a different world out there. See, you don't understand this, Joe. Bobby's going to find out too. You don't understand who we are. And don't look at Biden. Don't look at the Democrats. We're not the Democrats. No. We are, in essence, a parasite that took over this party, formerly known as the Democrats, but they are now a wholly owned subsidiary to us. We're like a virus, speaking of virus. We went in, we reconnected, rerouted, redirected, reconfigured their DNA, and now it's us. That's how we speak. We speak through this party. Look what we've done. We've destroyed cities. We've completely destroyed every conceivable form of platform, from families to genders to name it. And we're not even done. And it might behoove us at this point, especially in view of the fact that you keep palling around this Bobby Kennedy and you don't get the message. You just don't understand it. You think that somehow he's shielding you. Oh, no. No. Believe me. Now, if you think what I'm saying is far-fetched, that is up to you. But if you listen to what I said, you realize this guy makes sense. Because unlike the Republicans, these folks mean business. I mean, they mean business, and they're not the Democrats. Let me try to say this again to you. Don't look at Joe Biden. Don't look at Kamala Harris. No. They are animatronics, sock puppets for these folks. So you think about what I said. Be very careful, Joe. You can do everything you want. Bobby Kennedy's one of them. Even talk about JFK and the CIA. That's okay. Nobody cares about that. That's 60 years old. That's over with. Stick with that. That other stuff. And by the way, Joe, you better hope he doesn't ever go third party. That's all I'm going to say. Better hope he doesn't go third party. Because if it's not beyond the realm of possibilities where Bobby Kennedy says to himself, you know what? The people, the institutions that I thought were in favor of us let me and my family down. They took my father and they took my uncle. And I know they were partly involved in it or looked the other way. So, you know what? In my age, what is he, 69, 70 years old? In my age, I might say, you know what? The hell with it. I'm going to go out with a bang. Bad pun, but I'm going to go out with something big. And you're going to remember my name. And as Michael Corleone said to Frankie Five Angels, I've come to take my revenge. Think about it. There's a lot that's very similar between Bobby Kennedy Jr. and Prince Harry. I'll talk about that later on. But think about that. Both of them had one of their parents taken, and they've always been very suspect as to the official story that was provided, because that never made any sense. Think about that for now. In the meantime, like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell so you'll be notified of new videos and the like. And don't forget our sponsor, MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel for that free gift. And comment as you see fit.